film fanatics.
Crazy! It's crazy.
They're nuts about that.
Now, the Houston Film Fanatics.
Hey, this is Marie and Ray with the Houston Film Fanatics.
In the theaters this week is Don't Breathe.
That's our guy.
Wait, is he blind?
We messed up to rob a blind guy, isn't it?
Just because he's blind don't mean he's insane, bro.
I breathe.
Why do you always have to break the rules? Why can't you just follow along?
Well, we actually saw this movie at South by Southwest back in March.
We did. The movie stars Stephen Lang, Jane Levy, and Dylan Minnette. And it's basically about a group of teens that decide they're going to break into this guy's house and rob him. The catch is, the guy is blind.
Yes, and very smart.
And, like, former military.
So he's got this.
Yeah.
Like, you steal my stuff, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah. I initially saw it. I didn't particularly care for it. But to be fair, it was like 1 a.m. and I was exhausted.
I, on the other hand, I enjoyed it. I mean, I didn't think it was great, but it had a very good, plot to it.
Got a lot of good twists that I did not see coming.
It was a good storyline. I actually like the idea of how they did this. So you don't see a lot of movies like this.
No, I mean, and there's plenty of jump scares. Be prepared for that. Of course, there's a lot of, like, suspense and tension because you've got them basically sneaking around this blind guy trying to be as quiet as possible.
So throughout the movie, it's very silent, and that's how you get, like, the jumpy parts coming at you.
Because this blind guy is pretty legit. Like, I think he's, like, former, like, military or something in the movie, so he's got, like, crazy strong skills.
Isn't he in his 70s?
He's 64.
He has a six-pack, though.
64.
Very impressive, 64-year-old.
He's been doing those hand exercises because he's got a really strong grip.
I understand you didn't like it, but, I mean, come on. You have to give it another chance.
What I didn't like is you've got a movie where you're going to get caught if this guy hears you. So it's in your best interest to be as quiet as humanly possible. And this is in the beginning of the movie, so I don't feel like I'm spoiling anything for anybody. But there is this scene in the movie where they finally realize that the guy knows that they're in there. And so half the cast is literally A, hyperventilating, and B, being as loud as freaking possible. I'm like, what is wrong with you? He can't see you. Just sit there. Hold your breath. Whatever.
There was some parts where I was at the edge of my seat just a little bit, just like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Are they going to get out of this house?
I don't know. I mean, it's 3 kids.
3 stupid kids, by the way.
Well, of course, they're robbing people for money. How bright can they be?
Yo, I got our ticket out of here. Rumor is this guy is sitting on at least $300K.
And of course, this is like every other like robbery movie where it's like, this is our last big score.
This is the last heist. We have to do this.
Yeah.
And then something terribly goes wrong.
Of course.
Big surprise there.
Yeah, and the guy's got allegedly like $300K in his house in cash.
In a safe in his closet? Was it the closet?
Yeah, I think it was.
Well, one of the characters actually gets a little bit, we know what, guys, I don't think this is such a good idea. And then the other 2 are like, no, let's do this. We're going to steal all this money. And then obviously something horribly...
Well, okay, so Dylan Minnette's character is seriously less thug than his 2 co-stars in the movie. He's really only doing this because he's got a crush on Jane Levy's character.
You're leaving?
Yeah, as soon as I have the money.
When are you coming back?
Never.
He's trying to impress the girl. He wants the girl. She's dating the other thuggish idiot in the movie. There is a really, really good plot twist, though, at the end. That, like, I mean, you think this whole story is about one thing, but then it goes in a whole nother direction about halfway through the movie.
See, what I'm telling you, it's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
It's directed by, is it Fede Alvarez? He's the guy that did the most recent Evil Dead movie.
Yes.
Which was super gory, like, super creepy. So he knows how to scare you.
Obviously, if it was one of the picks for South by Southwest, it has to be good.
Okay,
so
stop.
I agree.
We have seen things at South by that haven't always been up to snuff, shall we say?
In this case, Don't Breathe was one of the movies that you should see.
Well, everybody's anticipating this really killing it at the box office. It's getting a lot of good hype. So if you want to check out the full review for this, we still have it up at HoustonFilmFanatics.com and up at the blog page at KPRCRadio.com. Check that out. We would love to hear what you guys think. Definitely leave your reviews of the film if you get a chance to check it out in the comments. And Don't Breathe hits theaters this weekend. Houston Film Fanatics, KPRCRadio.com.
We're trapped in here.
There has to be a way out of here.
Breathe. You breathe so
Now
much.
let's have the Don't Breathe
broth?
contest.
Is it broth? You
Don't
broth?
broth?
You broth?
Betrothed?
You breath? You breast?
Breath
Don't
mint?
breath! Don't breath!
Stay in school, kids.
Stupid.
Houston Film Fanatics, KPRCradio.com.